to the show, everyone. As you all know, I talk about everybody else but me on my show. And you know what? I'm really excited about bringing on my first guest. And the reason why is because I'm the person that they would need to help. And there's a lot of people out there that are like me that need this service, okay? So first of all, I want to say hi to everybody out there on Facebook land. How you doing out there? Like us and follow us. We're going to share the show later on. I have with me Alec Mingione. I also have Tavares Green. They are the co-founders of Kingdom KODE with a K, okay? And I want you to talk a little bit about yourselves, what you do, and why people like me need you so badly. Go ahead.
So I'm Alec Mingione. I have been in technology for the past 12 years, and I've been helping businesses that have struggled with technology or do not understand technology to be able to give them and equip them with those things to be able to help optimize their business and create a revenue engine that we specialize here at Kingdom KODE with.
And honestly, when you think about it, because of AI now, it's even worse for us.
Yes. Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So Tavares, I want you to do me a favor and tell us a little bit about you and what you do.
Yes, so me and Alec, we met in this program in London for entrepreneurs, and his background is a little different than mine. I'm in the financial industry and the mergers and acquisition industry, and I started a fintech company, and me and him got together to help me on the technical side. But within the marketplace, we started talking about growth acceleration for companies. And so I wanted to bring my expertise in finances and scaling operations and exiting companies to Kingdom KODE. And this is how we started Kingdom KODE.
Okay,
together.
so listen up, everybody. I just want to get this out because, like I said, it's so important. What kind of companies do you work with?
We work with a large number of companies, small and large. Right now we're trying to scope into accounting firms mainly and trying to get to helping them with increasing their ability to be able to create a revenue that's sustainable. But through technology and QuickBooks and some other the tools that they're using, we could help optimize that and create an ecosystem with Kingdom KODE. Especially when it comes to like having websites, outdated technologies and things like that, and or security that we also specialize in, that we can actually bring that value to them and actually help them. And not just be like that other tech company that would have something that you give money to, right? We're going to be here to actually help bring in and establish a long-term relationship. That's what we're striving for.
Okay, so let's go down these questions, okay? And they're kind of not done in questions, so I'm going to kind of do it the way I have to, all right?
Gotcha.
So strategic approach is kind of with what you just said, is that correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, you want to focus on accounting firms, but you can do almost anything, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so I want to get that out. And I want people to know that the first thing is that these folks here, I mean, can help you because they're younger, right? They know the lingo, they know how to help you, and what you're trying to do is have them, let's say, sustain their profits so that through this technology, it's going to make them even more. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that is correct, Carol. And like Alex said, we don't just work with accounting firms, but we were just identifying our niche, right?
Oh, okay.
However, there is a knowledge gap within a marketplace when it comes to technology and how it can help scale operations, how it could help eliminate revenue like loss. And so at Kingdom KODE, utilizing technology, operations, and strategy, we've been able to help quite a bit of customers increase their revenue.
So question to ask you, when you go in and you're working with a company, when you work with them, you have to do, let's say, you have to get to know them, right? So how does that work? Do you do a consultation? Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yes. You will?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take that. So, what we usually come in and do is we analyze everything. We kind of see what your system looks like, and we are an advocate for systems at Kingdom Code because we strive on systems. Because systems, once it's built, it can be a well-oiled machine. So, with that being said, we come in, we analyze everything that you guys have going on as far as operations, or your marketing, your operational costs that are kind of bleeding. And we run through all of that, and we say, okay, through what we could build that is something that is either custom or internal, we could optimize and cut costs, 15, 20, sometimes even 50%, and create so much more room for runway in the revenue that you can be in the market, and be able to have technology to equip yourself with, and be ahead of other competitors.
That's huge with what you just said there. Ahead with other competitors,
Yeah.
right? And there are a lot of people out there that if you're, and I'm telling you the truth, guys out there, if you are not getting with the program, you are falling way behind or even out. Is that correct?
That is
Yes.
absolutely correct.
Yeah, that's very important. So, I'm gonna give you out some information. Their website is KingdomCode.com. The phone number to call them, it's 309-248-0386. Now, this is something that you write down this number, write down that website, and maybe it's you, maybe you work for somebody, right? You gotta tell them about it. That's what networking's all about. Now, let's go down the line here of another one that I wanna talk to you a little bit about, which is, you wanna talk about the core principles? You wanna talk about that?
I'll let Tavares take that one.
Yeah, so my time in the military, core principles were extremely important. And so one of the biggest core principles that we do have at Kingdom Code, we do follow the triple bottom line. You're probably going to hear me say that if you contact us.
Triple bottom line.
Yes, triple bottom line. And so what the triple bottom line means is we put people first, then the planet, and then profit. And so at Kingdom Code, that is how we strive with our solutions to co-collaborate with our clients, and that is literally the ethos of the company. People first, planet, then profit.
That's awesome. I like the profit though too.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Profit
Everybody
is
wants the
good.
profit, right? Okay, so now the next one is, and I'm not even really sure, what problem did you see in the market that led you to build your company, and why was it important? Okay?
I think the problem that we see is a lot of our customers that come to us, they are unaware, or they're taken advantage of, or they don't have the knowledge. And what we do is we bridge the gap between the technology, the other competitors and what they offer in the marketplace, to be able to create an ecosystem for them to be able to come in, and for us to come in and enlighten them and bring that emphasis on it's not that bad. Technology, it's a fearful thing sometimes. Our patience is very thin, but we come in and we will be like, hey, it's not that bad, we promise. And we come in and we make sure to enlighten that and show the profit with it.
Do you also explain how to do everything?
Absolutely.
Yes, we believe in a co-collaborating principle when it comes to building out solutions for our clients.
Their phone number is 309-248-0386. The website is KingdomCode.com. And I know that they mentioned accounting firms, but it's really any business, because all of the businesses today, a lot of them are falling. They love AI, they love it, they don't know how to use it,
Right.
especially properly, and a lot of other things. When it comes to technology, you need the help. It's KingdomCode.com. Okay, we're at a break here, so we are still live on Facebook,
Okay.
but we're not out there. So you see how fast that went?
That was pretty
Okay.
fast, yeah.
Now, we will talk a little bit. I had to do what I did. I had to set it up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's good.
Good, okay.
Kind of had some of those, what do they call it? The cogs turning a little bit,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, what is?
It's okay, that's okay, and I like it like this, I hope you do,
Yeah.
okay? I know that things can be on the end when you're a technical person, very analytical,
Yeah.
but in the world,
Mhm.
out there, most of them are not,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
So that's where you're trying to bring that, what you have about you,
Right.
to them, because they need it. They don't know how to use it, they just don't know what to do.
Right.
I would like to ask you, do you, when you come in and you do this, I'm gonna call it an assessment,
Yeah. That's
okay? Is that a complimentary, do you, or how does that work?
Yeah, so, you wanna take it?
You can take it.
Yeah, so usually, if they try to sign up on our website, it is an audit. They are able to get an audit. In that audit, it will give a free analysis, that will be sent to them via email. Now, if they would like to dive deeper inside the analysis, then of course that comes with a deposit. And I think for this show specifically, we have it at $899, correct, Alec?
That's correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
as a promotional.
And that's on the website?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then, after that, we get into the consulting work, and we help them identify usually their 3 top pain points
Okay.
inside of their business.
so the audit is on the website, they can go there to, sign up for a free, audit?
Yes.
Yeah. They would have to go to kingdomcode.com/diagnostic.
Oh, Kingdom,
KODE.com.
wait a minute, I'm not even getting it dumb out there, okay? Kingdom Code / what? Oh, is it .com?
.com.
And then /
diagnostic.
diagnosis, oh, gotcha.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep. And then it'll run them through it, so they could find it.
They literally can do it while we're on the
Yep.
show right now.
Mhm.
Then do it, okay?
Mhm.
They can literally do it.
They can, or you could show them.
That,
Yeah,
they
both,
can,
both.
we can do both, but
Yeah.
they literally, as we're on this call, if they want a free diagnostic, they can do it right now.
Okay,
Or not call the show.
Right.
hmm?
Oh, let's see. Hold on.
Okay, we're going on, okay? Ready?
Okay.
So welcome back, everyone. What I love about my show the most is about all the information, and this information that we're talking about right now is not something that I talk about every day, right?
Yeah.
But it is something that is so important for businesses to get on, on board with technology today. And what I loved, Alec had said that he has 12 years as in the technology arena, right?
Correct.
And what you bring is, Travaris is, if I said, no, I did. Did I say it right? Tavares, I
Yeah.
did. So, but you bring the financial part of where people are maybe losing money, is that correct?
Yes, it's the financial part and operations
Mhm.
to help companies scale.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Go ahead, okay. Now, what we were talking about at the break to Facebook land out there is that you do have on your website something special that you have created for the people that are listening. If you want to, you could go up on this website and actually get an audit that is a free audit to you, and it is kingdomcode.com/diagnostic. And I know that a lot of people, here's what a lot of people do, they write stuff down, right? So write it down, and when you can, don't get in an accident or anything like that, but,
Right, yeah.
write it down and then check it out. Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone that you know might need this help. They also have a special that they're offering for people that actually wanna maybe take the next step, right?
Yes.
And you can see that, I'm not even talking about that part here, but, you could see that on their website. This is the one they're talking about, that you can get that diagnostic and see all the specials that they're offering there. It's kingdomcode.com/diagnostic. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to some of these other questions here that I wanna make sure I get to. There are a lot of firms that are offering similar services, right? What makes your approach fundamentally different it's hard for me too, guys. Go ahead.
Well, outside of our ethos, which is the triple bottom line, a lot of our solutions are built in-house with our own team, and so it helps eliminate the upsell and the huge costs for some of these solutions. And then number two, we also provide the technical expertise inside of your company 24/7, which allows you to literally have a tech department in your businesses. And so that's one of the main sticking points that our clients like. It's not overpriced, and then number two, there's 24/7 access to the tech team.
That's awesome. And a lot of people need that. When do things happen? In the middle of the night, right?
Yes.
And you need somebody, or no, but seriously, that it does work like that. Okay. Positions your model as superior without attacking others. What does that mean?
Yeah, so with our product offerings, we don't necessarily want to attack other tech solution companies. We just want to focus on the actual client, co-collaborating. And so a lot of the times in the tech space, you will see attacks on other companies, and we just don't do business like that.
So I did ask you this question earlier, so I'm going to ask it again because we're back here, and sometimes these people just tune in and stuff. So when a client does come to you, what does your process look like from start to finish?
Yes.
I'll take that. So the first part is going to be the discovery. So we're going to look at the things that need to be worked on. When we establish a roadmap to that, we'll then look at the strategy to tackle that. And then after we tackle and look at the strategy from paper on that roadmap, we'll then go into the capital part and then the execution of that roadmap. That's going to give you all of the insights, full-on tasks that we will be working on along with you to get to the goals that we're working towards.
Do people have more than one goal?
Yes.
Yes.
Would you say most of the time?
Yes.
What is usually the first thing when I know I love the way it is, discovery, that's really coming in and
Yes.
just doing an assessment, but it's discovery. I love the way you put it.
Mhm.
And also the roadmap. The roadmap is, what are we gonna do, right? And making a plan,
Mhm.
right? And then to tackle that.
Mhm.
I have to ask you this, and I hope you're okay with that.
Mhm.
What is the number one thing that people usually have their problems with? Like right away you come in and you see it almost every time.
Yeah, so outside of the solution base, it's mostly psychological. And so what usually ends up coming, from this discovery are founders and CEOs and managing partners. They're stuck to an ideal or a thought process that is not actually helping the company drive revenue to be able to identify growth levers. And so through the process of the discovery, as we're co-collaborating, instead of it being who has the biggest stick in the room, right, we have the conversation, we discover the main points, and then usually it is they have to abandon the old in order to attach to the new.
And that's scary.
Yes, it is scary for a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Correct.
Okay, what's the new? Like, for instance, what's that new look like?
It's the code blueprint.
Yep.
That's what it is. To put it simply, it's the code blueprint. It's to giving you the ultimate roadmap to creating a revenue engine. That's how it's very simply put.
Okay, so it's called the KODE blueprint.
Yep.
Okay, and I think that a lot of people can understand that. You have to find out what's going on and where you're losing, where those parts are, and finding out how to make the right plan. I'm going to call it a plan,
Yes.
and then you're going to tackle it.
Yes.
Right.
And that's by tackling it, you're executing what you're going to do.
Yes.
Right? And you have to follow through and you have to listen, I bet.
Yeah, it's easier for clients to listen once they actually start seeing results, and so they tend to listen pretty quickly after that.
So let's see what that looks like. Can you break down the core services or solutions that you offer? Can you do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So we offer a wide range of services between full website rebuilds, new builds, and even up to custom software development and inputting our KODE blueprint with those services. So we have all these backed revenue engine pieces that are proven systems to be established and installed into businesses that create leads, that create more revenue in a business and validate the market through that and create driving traffic. So that's how we create the system through that. And then as far as other services, we also do consulting. I'll let Tavares take that one.
Yeah, for the other services, you all are hearing it here. We have a Zero to Hero program where we literally take individuals from the ideation stage,
Yes.
right? We validate their solution hypothesis, which is a fancy word to saying, does your product offering or service actually work in the marketplace?
Yeah.
Once that is validated, we can help with the tech piece, we can help with pitch decks, and we can get them all the way to funding and even an exit, selling the business or going IPO. And so that's one of our most popular programs, and it is being spearheaded in London right now, the Zero to Hero program.
Is that on your website, the Zero to Hero program?
Yeah, we're only doing that for London at the moment. However, for the individuals listening to this show, if they call in or if they email us the Zero to Hero program, we heard you with Carol,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we will give them access to that program.
Well, it's pretty interesting what you do, and I think what the main thing is how you work with a business to help them see more revenue,
Yes.
right? And when you work with them, can you tell me like some maybe that you might want to talk about that are success stories that you might want to just say?
Yeah, so we have certain NDAs in place, but what I can tell you, we have worked on a compliance tool for the Department of Defense and about 15,000 plus people that visited every single day.
Yep.
And that has driven compliance and revenue for our partners. But outside of that, I can't go too much
Yep.
into detail. And as far as other clients, being able to build them systems that actually attract clients and retention to do the outreach, we've increased their business by 50%.
That's
And even
what you
retention.
said in the beginning,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Where do you see the industry heading over the next few years?
Ooh, there's a lot of talk about AI, and AI right now is going to be one of the biggest pieces that we have to jump on, because if we're not, we're going to be behind, as Carol mentioned before. And technology is ever so growing. It is growing at a rate that is unspeakable to everything that's out there, and we have to have something to jump ahead and be future-proof, ideally. And especially when it comes to certain areas, we're going to be needing that. And I'll let Tavares take some of the pieces on that.
We're gonna go on that one because you know what? The most important thing is for you to go up onto the website, which is kingdomcode.com/diagnostic. Check it out so you can get that free audit.
Thank you.